So Peter in Matthew 14 is thinking the impossible, and he's doing the unthinkable. Peter is living the miracle. He's walking on water. Wow. The only human being outside of Christ himself ever to walk on the water before or since. And Peter did it. How far did he walk? Well, the story doesn't tell us. But when Peter says, "Let me come to you," Jesus must have been at least a little bit away from the boat. And when Peter begins to sink, Jesus is able just to reach out his hand and catch him. So he's walked a considerable distance on the water. 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps, 5 steps, 6 steps. More? We don't know. But he walked on the water as far as his faith would take him. And that's often the way it is. And we don't live our lives as believers walking on water. We walk by faith as far as we can. It's encouraging in a way when Jesus says, "Oh, you of little faith." We think, oh, he's bringing Peter down, but no, he's not. We think that Jesus is disappointed on him. I don't think that. But what I get from that is, if Peter can walk on water with a little faith, what can I do with a little faith? So he walks as far as his small faith would take him. He walks as far as his fear would allow him. When he saw the wind, it says. And by that, I guess we mean when he saw the effect of the wind, when he saw the waves and the storm, and he suddenly thinks, hey, I've just realized I'm doing the unthinkable. I'm thinking the impossible. And as he takes his eyes off Jesus and he fixes his eyes on the waves, he starts to sink. He's gone as far as his fear would allow him. I want to say, Peter, well done, because I know what that's like. When he saw the wind, he was afraid. And Jesus takes hold of him, and he's safe. You know, in times of disappointment, when things have not worked out the way you wanted them to and you've begun to sink, accept failure for what it is. It's a step to maturity. It's through our failures and through our shortcomings that God can do amazing things in our life. Remember, he is the I am. He's in charge of the waves. He's in charge of the wind, and he's in charge of your life. And he can use these failures to make you stronger, to build you up in your faith. Peter would rather be a wet water Christian than a dry boat Christian. I'm sure if you asked Peter in life, do you regret doing that, Peter? He'd say, no. It's true. I did sink, but do you know what? I walked on water. I walked on water and I came to Jesus, and that's what I wanted to do. Peter is living the miracle. Are you?